Hey guys, before we get into the video today, just wanted to quickly tell you that I'm the director of content for Nova Esports. I joined about 6 months ago. I've created a team along with a lot of help from others, from awesome people out there, of amazing, like 60 amazing content creators that I want to share with you guys. We're going to do so by creating a Nova Esports YouTube channel, which we highlight one of our creators a day, so you guys can sense a little bit of get a sense for the variety of content that's out there to consume. Find a content creator who you've never heard of, who really fits with what you're looking for, and hey, toss them a subscription. So guys, thank you and enjoy the video.
Like ashes to ashes and dust to dust, I might leave in the body bag, but never in cuffs.
Hey guys,
so who
what's
do you
going on?
trust?
It's
They
Asher
just not
coming at
broken
you
enough.
today in Clash Royale. Today, I'm joined by Mthja. Now, Mthja, last time you were on the channel, man, you dropped a lot of F-bombs. Keep it clean this time, man, because I'm not going to edit, okay?
I will.
All right, cool. So today you're going to share probably, by the way, Mthja, for those who don't know, is a Tribe Pro player. Mthja, how is it interacting with Chief Pat? Are you starstruck and OJ?
Yeah, I'm a bit starstruck now. I miss a lot of rockets though, right now.
Yeah, I figured that. Once you sign with Tribe and get involved in Chief Pat and that shenanigans, you start missing rockets. It's kind of like a curse. But anyway, there's no rocket in this deck, but there is a bunch of other dirty stuff, including the Mortar. This is a super fast 2.6 Mortar cycle. It's your favorite free-to-play-ish friendly deck. You can make it 100% free-to-play by putting in arrows for the log. Mthja, tell us a little bit about this deck, man, and why you like it so much on ladder.
Well, I like it very much on ladder. It's easy to max out, of course. That's why it's so good on ladder. Like, you have commons, you can easily upgrade the Spear Goblins, the Goblin Gang, even the Skeleton Barrel. And I like it right now because the Skeleton Barrel is just really good, and the bait element to it is just really good in this meta, so...
Yeah, man. I mean, and this has a lot of bait in it, right? It has Goblin Gang, it has Spear Goblins and Bats. Basically, all three you can use Zap on, and the Skeleton Barrel. So, like, there's a lot of bait element, I imagine, to this deck as well.
Yeah. Basically, what you're trying to do with the deck is bait out and then try to win with the thing that he can't zap, or if he uses zap, you can make a push. Yeah.
All right. Well, hey, I want to make this a little bit interesting. Are you willing to hop into a ladder match live right now?
Yeah, let's go for it, man.
All right, sweet.
Okay,
So you are currently at around 4,900 trophies. Let me know when you get into a match. I want to make sure I catch it.
Okay, yeah, I'll get into a match right now. Searching right now.
I'm with you.
I'm in. Level 12,
right.
Let's go.
Yeah, it's good. It's rare that you see a level 12 this high.
Yeah, true.
Another level 12, I should say.
Normally I face like level 13, so... I don't know if it's going to be easy, but...
Do you ever start out with a Mortar with this deck? Ever start out or no?
Depending on what he places, but I normally try to wait, like get a little bit of chip in there with Spear Goblins, or just wait out on what he's going to play. I don't even think that thing... Oh no, it kills, great. I was curious if it was going to kill, I didn't know. Like right now I would Mortar because I know he wasted his Knight, and that he probably doesn't have... Okay, that's good to know.
Okay, he has a hug. Yeah, I guess that would be one of those weird situations where I was gonna say where arrows that would actually come in handy there, but you actually made out just fine.
Yeah. And look at the Spear Goblins, like so many Spear Goblins, it's insane.
I know, and you get so many hits off on this tower, and yeah, good job there. Okay, so since this deck cycles so quickly, do you play Mortar a lot, or is there kind of an art to when to play Mortar and when not to?
Yeah, the thing is, for me, I usually wait out on playing the Mortar, like first see what the spells are, and usually I play it actually on defense. You'll see that in some replays I shared as well. This is interesting, because if the Mortar is just really risky sometimes. People know how to defend the Mortar these days. Like they play something in the middle, and bait is just really good right now. So bait, I like to play more bait rather than Mortar, but yeah, it's whatever you prefer.
Okay, this deck seems like a tricky matchup because he has Miner, he has Knight, and he has Hog Rider. So like a lot to be able to punish your Mortar.
Yeah, right now what he's doing.
Yeah. So are you gonna have to revert to Skeleton Barrel here as a win condition, or how are you gonna play this?
Yeah, so I'm going to go to Skeleton Barrel right now because he has a cannon. He's playing it really well. Let me check. Zapping that. Oh, that's a freeze. That's interesting.
The freeze!
That's dirty. Okay, so let me check. Hopefully that skeleton barrel won't pop. Okay, nice. That's really good. So now I'm gonna cycle really quickly to some stuff. Zap that. Get that out of the way. Look at the spear goblins.
Yeah. Why
Oh
did you decide to cycle there?
I decided to cycle there because he placed his skeleton. While my skeleton barrel was down, he placed his cannon, and I know cannon is basically his only like super hard counter to my mortar right now. So I decided to do that instead. Oh god, a little bit of lag there. Problem is I don't have direct damage right now, so I have to play it safe.
Yeah. I was gonna say you don't have that rocket in this deck, so.
Let me check. Like such. Let's do it like this. I'm spamming skeleton barrels right now because of the minion horde, of course. Trying to cycle to spells ASAP.
Yeah, so you got 47 seconds to get 4 logs off on this.
Yeah, I hope that's gonna work out. If not, whatever.
I imagine you get a lot of ties with this deck?
Yeah, I get like tons of ties because he's gonna go defensive really hard right now. Hopefully he doesn't place anything that it's gonna... oh my god, this is definitely gonna be a tie.
Oh my god, it's gonna be so close.
I know.
2 logs, you get 20 seconds left. It's not gonna happen. No, a log and a zap.
Oh shit. I kind of wasted that zap.
Did you waste the zap?
Yeah, I wasted the zap on the
No.
fucking... that's a bleep.
No. Stop swearing. 3,
4.
2, 1.
Yes! Oh, that was so close.
Oh my god. Now I gotta
sweating.
write down everywhere that you swore.
Yeah. Okay. Well.
Timestamp this bad boy. Sorry, guys. I apologize to my audience. Things always get out of control.
Tension, man.
All right. So, like, from 5 to 6 minutes, edit. Note to self. Edit. 5 to 6 minutes.
Yeah. Okay.
Edit. Anyway, all right. Let's go ahead and... oh, man. All right. Let's do some play-by-play here, and you can talk a little bit more in depth about the strategy that you're using here. It seems like a relatively simple deck to use. You have a really strong cycle potential that you can kind of exploit if they only have one counter to your mortar. And if that's not the case, then I want to talk a little bit more about how you revert to the skeleton barrel and what tactics you use. So where do you want to start out? The replay against Bozade?
Yeah, we'll just start. Yeah, okay.
All right, sounds good. 3, 2, 1, play.
Okay, let's go.
All right, so yeah, talk about... this is another difficult matchup here for you. So talk about your starting hand and what you're thinking early on here.
Yeah, so early on, basically, you just want to like get to know what he's using, what spells, see what you can punish, see what you can't punish. So right now, he like placed a Goblin head down. So I go hard. I don't know why actually. I went hard.
Yeah, because you could have. If he had zap, he would have really killed a lot of that. Actually, he wouldn't have killed the whole push because your skeleton barrel would still be alive.
Yeah, thing is there. I don't know why I went in there, but the thing is why I spammed is because he could have zapped, but it would have done damage, and it's shit damage I'd gladly take against a level 11 maxed Goblin head actually. So at this point, I know that he's playing a very, very popular deck.
Yeah.
Which is just a basic Mega Knight deck with Goblin head. So right now,
I would say it's like one of the dirtiest, most despicable decks in the world, but in regard, seeing that you're playing one of the dirtiest, most despicable decks in the world, it's hard to make a big case.
No,
anyway,
okay.
Yeah.
So right now in this matchup, I know he has Goblin head, right? And it's a pain in the ass to have so many goblins come at your tower. So I'll go with defensive mortar. What I talked about briefly is like playing defensive mortars, and right now I want to be doing that because he has a ghost, which is really good, which is difficult for me to defend if I place a mortar down, right? Unless I have knight, but then he can punish with a Mega Knight. So I'm just trying to play defensive mortars. You'll see a bit of that in the upcoming minute as well. But right now I go in the back because I know he doesn't have a spell in cycle right now because he used the poison. And I know he has zap, but, well, he can't zap everything, of course. So I'm just placing things in the back. I know he can't zap that. He's just, I don't know what he's doing. He's choking a little bit with the Mega Knight drop, so I get his tower.
People are still kind of learning exactly when you have to time things to counter the skeleton barrel.
Yeah,
I notice a lot of people miss.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it's just a new card, so everyone is just trying to, like, make it work. But right now, I placed the Knight just on the Mega Knight. Bets to
Yeah,
because, like,
look at him go.
Yeah, he can't do anything right now. I'm just pressuring other lane because I don't want him to spam like Mega Knights on the pitch or something. So I'm just like spamming a little bit. It's like pretty much GG right now. I felt like he wasn't going to get a tower with the deck that he had anyway.
Okay, let's go ahead and just fast forward this one and go right to the next match then.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, you did really well against like what I would think would be a difficult matchup, but you know, it seems like you identified pretty early there, Mthja, to use the Mortar defensively. Now, what matchups are you going to use the Mortar defensively, and what matchups are you going to just basically cycle it offensively?
Well, heavy tank decks you can outcycle, but I would use it on defense pretty much if he places, if the Golem or Giant or whatever is close or going to go onto my side. And with spawners, of course, like anything that I think I can get value with, like on a spear, on a goblin hut, my bad, and like barbarian huts or furnaces, things you like see more often in ladder than.
Okay, so yeah, any kind of a spawner, there's no reason not to use a defensive mortar because A, you can take out the spawner, and B, you can have that defensive structure.
True. Yeah.
All right, let's go ahead and go into the next replay against Karozina.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, 3, 2, 1, play. All right, so this is another Mortar mirror match. Okay,
yeah.
So how are you gonna handle this one?
Well, I picked this one because it's a popular deck. Mortar mirror match. Well, it's not mirror match, my bad, but a Mortar match.
Yeah.
Well, play defensive mortars. Actually, that's something I forgot to mention. Like, versus mortars, play defensive mortars.
Yeah, well, that's an important, you know, these are the things that I need to talk more about to my guests. I have to do a better job as like an interviewer, I guess, because these are the little exchanges that sometimes I'm unclear on when I pick up a new deck. So talk, you don't have to do it right this second, but talk about strategy versus other Mortar decks and then against Expo decks.
Okay, like in a mirror-wise?
Well, yeah, basically any other. I mean, you can just tell us what you're doing here because you're going against another Mortar deck.
Okay, so right now I know he. Well, I thought he had Mortar for a second, but he places Hawk Rider. So here, like Mortar at the bridge, just countering the Hawk Rider. I didn't know he had Mortar right now. So I'm just trying to get as much shots on the tower as possible with my Mortar, and it's doing a lot of damage.
What do you consider a successful Mortar? How many hits?
Even one.
Yeah.
If a Hawk Rider comes in with goblins, right now he plays this. He places the mortar, so I just play defensive knight and place my defensive mortar. But anyway, just if I feel like I can get a defense against the Hawk, for example, I'll place it at the bridge. I'll get one shot, and that's fine for me. That's chip damage. I'll gladly take.
Yeah. Do you think that Mortar needs to be nerfed or buffed or not touched?
I don't know, man. It's tough. Like, everyone plays Mortar, but that's because it's a common and you can easily, like, max it out, I feel like.
Yeah.
So,
I don't know if you heard, but I had Swoot on the channel. We talked about balance changes, and he suggested a Mortar nerf, and I kind of went along with it, and boy, did I hear it in the comments, man. A lot of Mortar lovers out there. I'm sure there's a lot of haters, too. But
Yeah.
But you can understand why. It's because, like you just said, it's because it's the ladder win condition. People need win conditions to actually use on ladder because it's frustrating as heck if you don't. Anyway.
True. Okay, well, I'll just say what I just did really quickly. I saw that he used his zap, so I just went full in with like normal zap bait would work, right? Just like punish if he used his spell.
Exactly. So he uses his zap on something that he shouldn't, or in a moment that he shouldn't, and you're just immediately ready to punish.
Yeah, exactly. So right now I push opposite lane because like I know he doesn't have much against the Goblin gang because well he can try to zap it but won't do as much of course, and he uses his knight, so I go full in with the skeleton barrel and everything, and it's doing a pretty good job. Like right now I'm at 600, but I don't have direct damage. That's like the main problem, right, in this deck, that you don't have direct damage. But luckily my mortar targets on the tower.
Yeah.
I get the win there.
So what do you, I mean, obviously you can do what we saw you do in the live match with the cycling logs and zaps if you need to, you know, when it's down to like 300-400 HP. But, you know, would you advise my viewers to go ahead and play for a draw in a lot of circumstances? Like, should they be, or should they try to get extra aggressive? Like, how do you handle, especially ladder with a deck like this?
Well, the thing is, it cycles so quickly that I like to get some action going on. Like I try to take risks and go for the win regardless. And you can cycle very, very quickly, so it's not that difficult to get back to another defense or whatever you need to defend something, right? Like a mean horde, you can easily get back to your Zap and Spear Goblins. But yeah, if you're down so much on damage, for example, I would go for a tie and just try to do that.
Let's do the replay against QDX.
Yeah. Oh, that
3,
guy, that was
2,
terrible.
1, play.
Okay.
So before we get started on this one, or actually as we get started here, I do want you to also cover how to handle Golem matchups with a deck like this.
Okay, so with a Golem, pretty much if they Golem, depending on their elixir advantage, you want to punish other lane just hard. Like whatever spell they have, like say they have a Lord, of course you shouldn't go in with a Goblin gang, but like go in with whatever their
Skeleton Barrel, whatever.
Yeah, like if they have Lork, you can go in with Bats and Skeleton Barrel, right? And if they have Zap, you can go in with the Goblin gang, Skeleton Barrel. Just make them panic a little bit for the opposite lane. Just play a defensive mortar and try to defend accordingly to their push, I guess.
And if they drop a Golem behind the tower, I imagine you just immediately try to punish with offensive mortar.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, you can cycle so quickly to a new mortar. So yeah, I would definitely do that.
Okay, so against Golem decks, against beatdown decks, you're going to be using an offensive mortar if they put it behind the king tower, or you're going to be using it defensively, or you're always going to be using it defensively to pull the tank over and then kill the support troops.
Yeah, exactly.
Awesome.
So
All right,
right
so
now,
here,
he has a level 5 princess, which is such a pain because I can't log that because my log is
I
on
hate
level.
that.
Yeah.
I just got level 4 log, or not just, but I have level 4 log for a while, I guess. So I don't have to deal with that anymore, thank God. But that was so annoying.
Yeah, and right now level 3, it's a pain just to have to do that.
Well, good luck. Okay, so walk us through, like, we're halfway through this match. What's going on here?
Yeah, okay, so he used his Mega Knight. I know he doesn't have a big spell. I kind of choked on like the Goblin barrels because I missed one log on the top Goblin. And like I had to zap this one. But it's still fine. Like he's trying to get some damage in, and I'm always a little bit short. That's because I punished heavily with that mortar, and I had to overspend a little bit on the defense on the Mega Knight. But I get really good damage in because he was forced to use a zap on the Spear Goblins, right?
No, he missed the zap, I think.
Oh, he missed the zap.
I thought he either missed it or he used it on the Spirit Goblins, but I think he missed it.
Oh.
Either way,
he used the zap. Yeah. And right now, for me, I have a really good cycle. I kind of panicked when I saw the Mega Knight, right, because I didn't have Knight in cycle. So I had to overspend on that, but now I have a really good cycle. I have a defensive mortar done. Like, when you get a tower, immediately just go for the defense mortar. Like, there's no need to try and go offensively. Because, I mean, it's going to defend really well.
Yeah, and look at it. Yeah, he's spamming you here, but it doesn't really matter. You have the mortar, you have everything you need, you have log and cycle, you're good.
Yeah, exactly. Oh yeah, and versus a princess, I would go mortar as well. If you like versus a look-bait deck, defensive mortars work great as well.
Nice. Hey man, well you did a great job explaining this deck. Thank you for sharing it, even though it's dirty as heck, and I hope I never have to face it. But seriously, man, any shout-outs, anything like that? I know you're streaming again here and there, I think.
Yeah, I'm streaming on well, my name is Mthja, just on Twitch. I'm streaming not consistently yet, but I'm planning on. So.
Okay, great, man. Well, any other shoutouts, anything like that before we let you go?
No, not really. I don't have anything on my Twitter. Let's just let's get it.
All right, man. Thanks for being easy on me as far as the the cursing goes. Just a few edits, no big deal.
Just a few.
Just a few. Just wanted to take this moment to give a huge shout out to all my sponsors on YouTube. I don't have the list pulled up in front of me, so we'll do double sponsors of the day tomorrow. And thank you also to Mthja. You can check out his information in the description below, along with my YouTube partner, Bren Chong. Thank you to Mthja and to Bren, obviously, for everything that you do. And with that said, guys, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. As always, take care, guys.